Well, I've arrived here at Minerva Mine for the third year in a row. Funny thing is, every year the terrain that you see behind me, every year it changes, especially the entrance. It was definitely sketchy getting in here. Luckily, I've got a Jeep, so no big deal. Yes, there's been a t-shirt change. And yes, I did leave all of my camera tripod mounts in my other camera bag that's 6 hours away. So I had to be creative, and this is what I came up with. So instead of a tripod, I'm just using my Jeep. My GoPro is pointed at the beautiful sky with the fluffy white clouds. I'm so proud of myself. As usual for me, I start my adventures with a low blood sugar. So, Bruce and Otis, this one's for you. If you don't watch Bruce and Otis, look for a link in the description. It's a very nice, calming channel. Bruce and Otis are from Nova Scotia, and I enjoy watching their channel. All right, let's see if I can dig this out, and if it's what I hope it is. Please be fluorite. That is not fluorite. That is massively heavy. And what I'm afraid of is that it's probably, what do you call it? Mine slag. Doesn't look like any slag I've seen before though. Wow, that's massively heavy. So heavy, geez. I know, somewhere I've got magnets. I will be right back. Here's the moment of truth. That is massively magnetic. That's gotta be like mine slag or something. Well, I'm not gonna take it home, but what's this? It looks like it's fluorite. It looks like it's solid all the way through. I will keep that. One thing about this site is that there's tons of little stuff, but it's not often that you still can find something as big as this and as clear and crystal as this. Can't wait to get that home and clean the rest off and see what it looks like. There's another piece of something, either fluorite or calcite. I wish I knew the difference between the two, but I don't, so if I misidentify something, please don't crucify me. That might be the piece that I already threw away once, but now it's looking better, so I'm going to throw it in the bucket. This is the part of rock hounding that I like the most. Just sitting here and just scraping away until something flashes. Oh, and if you're wondering how I'm kneeling on this stuff, this is how I'm kneeling. I don't know where you get these, but like a pool float does a good job. Or you can buy a tiny folding hunting stool. I've used that here before too, and I might use it again later today. Okay everybody, I was previously parked over there, and so I drove across the parking lot to here. I didn't expect it to be as easy as it is now, because in previous years, this was not dug out. Remember how I said the terrain changes? And do you see right up past that point? Do you see that little creek? That creek has never been accessible to me because I'm old and trying to climb down that hill on the other side. I was always afraid of twisting my ankle or something and then having to get heliported out of here. But anyway, I went down there just a moment ago and decided I had to come back and put on my proper boots with ankle support. So this has all been dug out. But look here. You see all that dark colored rock in there? So people are digging here for a reason. And so later on, when it gets a little cooler, I'll come out in the sun here and dig here and see what I can find. But that is what I'm looking forward to right now. So that's kind of cool and big. I don't think it's fluorite or calcite, but looks cool. You see what I see? That's pretty purple. Looks like the sun is taking a break behind the clouds, which is nice. Ooh, look what we've come to. That's pretty deep. I don't know if I'm willing to walk through there. Get my jeans and socks all wet. Maybe later. Well, sometimes you find rocks when you turn over rocks. Hopefully there's no cottonmouths under this rock. Nope, just a worm. But nothing shiny either. Well, it's not as sparkly as I thought it was down here. Whoa! Old man balance. Thankfully I caught myself. I don't need to roll an ankle while I'm down here. What the hell just... Oh. Thought something landed on the back of my neck. It was just a branch. Alright, we'll go up and look at the sides of this hill. There's some purple to get us started. See if I can find a comfortable place to set my knees. Shit. I thought my pick was in the bucket, but it's down there. Be right back. Okay, got the pick. And look what I just noticed. Doesn't that look like crystal to you? Let's see. Looks like part of it fell. There's definitely a little bit of crystal there. Not sure if it's all crystal though. Enough to put in the pocket. Looks like there's a bunch of these smaller ones scattered throughout here. So I'm just going to start picking. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Oh my God. That is the biggest piece of fluorite I've ever found here. Just a minute, I'll show you. Oh my God. I want to show it to you in the sun. I'll zoom in when I get home, but look at that. It's even rainbow fluorite. It's all the way through. Solid. Orange and purple. Holy kazoo. I am so happy. Oh my God. Just made my day. This must be a pocket because there's another one. Well, I took a break and went into town. The nearest town to here is a place called Cave in Rock, Illinois. There's a state park there called Cave in Rock State Park, and I've been to that park numerous times. Well, not numerous, but each time that I come down here, I go to Cave in Rock State Park just for a drive through because it's a beautiful park. And it's up on the bluffs of the river, of the Ohio River, very pretty. And this time when I drove through, there were no cars in the parking lot for the lodge. So I'm like, usually a lodge has food, and I kind of didn't want to have to make my camp food, so I parked. And it was open, and they did have food. It was a very country diner-esque style restaurant, and the waitress recommended the Reuben, and I happen to be a connoisseur of Reubens, so I ordered it. And I swear that must be the best Reuben I've ever had. Even better than the Belgian Village, everybody. As I was leaving, I heard live music coming from the patio. So I went and sat down, listened for a while, and it was just a guy and his guitar, a mic, and a PA. And he was incredible. His name is Pele. He doesn't do social media, so you can't find him on social media, but you can hear a clip of his music here.
Say blue on black, tears on a river, push on a sugar, don't mean much. Joker on Jack, a match on a fire, cold as ice, dead man touch. A whisper on the screen doesn't change a thing, doesn't bring you back. Blue on black.
You can probably tell by the background that it's starting to get dark, so as soon as it does, I'll get out the black lights. I've got 2 different wavelengths, and we'll see how well they do at finding fluorite in the dark. Right now I'm going to show you the difference between a good black light and a cheap black light. So what you're looking at right now is a Coast brand black light that was bought in Menards. This is a UV Beast black light bought from a rock hounding store. All right, these are what I've collected earlier today, and here are my 2 black lights. First, we'll start with the cheap one. Okay, it's glowing a little bit. Now that bright white that you see, that's probably calcite. And it's a very small piece. Things are glowing a little bit. But now watch what happens with the good one. See how it glows in a different way? So it's a different wavelength of blacklight, and that makes it just work better and work differently. Let's try turning some of these around. Yeah, now you can see how it just gives a stronger glow and a more, ooh, look at that. Yellow on that one in the back, a couple of them in the back. And that kind of specific colors are harder to see with the cheaper one, because the cheaper one is more luminous. Certainly if I walk around with this small one and point it at the ground, I can see by it. But this one, if I walk around with it and point it at the ground, I can't see by it. But look at how much stronger it makes things glow. Okay, check out what I just found using my blacklight. Look at that, that whole thing right there is glowing. So I'm gonna dig that out. That's the one that I just dug out. Look at how that thing glows. That is so cool. And I would not have found it without this frequency of blacklight. Okay, everybody, this is so wicked cool. Watch this. Would never have found that without my blacklight. Holy shit. That's glowing orange. Never seen that before. I think that's a yellow calcite. Ooh, that's a big one. Can you see that glow? Okay, so it's almost dark, but not quite. I still haven't gotten more than 50 feet from my Jeep. There's so many of them. And you do it this way that you can afford to walk past most of them. But I found a couple of big ones like that one. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Kind of big, clear. So as you can see when I'm doing this, I'm about 18 to 24 inches from the ground. So I am bending over a little bit as I walk. Check out this one that I just picked up. Trying to hold my camera, the flashlight in one hand and the rock in the other. Now it's glowing a little bit blue, but look at what happens. Look at that when I turn it over. The other side is red. That is so neat. Wicked cool. Okay, now this one I picked up because it looked pitch black. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but look what happens when I turn it over. Shit. Look at that. Look at that. Red again. Oh shit. Look at that. Oh my god. So cool. I keep telling myself that I've just got to put the phone down and enjoy this. But this one's so cool, I have to show you. Look at that. Okay, that's not so cool, but watch this. Yellow and blue all across the rock. Isn't that wicked? Okay, let's go someplace I haven't been yet, because I want to show you how easy this is. Okay, now watch. See how everything just glows? There's an orange one. Too small for my taste now, because it's too easy to find the big ones this way. You literally just go walk around till something flashes with color that looks big, and just reach down and pick it up. These are all things that are on the surface though, so they're not terribly large, but it's just cool as hell. And see, when something flashes a little bit, you just lean down to get the source of the black light closer. Isn't that cool? Two different sides of the rock. Ooh, and there's a big one next to it. Ooh, and do you see that orange underneath it? 3 in 1. And look what, oh. Holy shit. There's a ton here. That's what I wanted to show you, that one. That's definitely a rainbow. There's this orange one, and there's this dark blue one, as well as that one. Uh-oh, coyotes. Another orange one, all in this one little spot. Maybe I won't be out here much longer. Coyotes, ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna kneel here and pick up a whole bunch of shit. Here's what I ended up with tonight. That's a lot of glowing rocks. Man, I just love those red ones. What I'm afraid of is during the day, they're not gonna look as fantastic, but they sure do in blacklight. Thanks for watching Minerva Mine After Dark. I think next year, I won't even bother coming during the day. It gets pretty warm here. But at night, with the blacklight, you find so much more, so much faster. So I think that's how I'll do it in the future. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.